I think that Mississippi is rising in Arizona, and McCarthy is replaced by Beck and Limbaugh and a host of other people, and I hope that you will become involved around the various issues that CruzReynoso has brought up today. But questions and answers, questions. And there are two microphones right up here.
Has anybody, or have you heard any issues concerning the situation in Arizona where now crimes can be committed against Mexicans and Mexican Americans because they will be afraid to report it to police, because then they would be subjected to possible deportation? Could you comment on that, please?
The law at UC Davis that the law is unconstitutional. The Supreme Court has many times said that immigration is a federal issue, and only a federal issue, that the states cannot interfere with that. Now, who can tell with the Supreme Court and with our Chief Justice how they will rule? But if we look at the cases that have been decided, there's no question, it seems to me, that the courts will rule that the legislation unconstitutional. It's also bad public policy, as you indicate. That is, if people are, the police themselves cannot do their job. If people are afraid to report crimes and matters of concern to the police, if they're afraid that they'll be identified as undocumented, or that they will be asked about their friends and relatives who may be undocumented. So it's a very short-sighted approach to the issue. And indeed, I should just tell you that my own view is the following. I was part of a commission that recommended a law that was passed by Congress in 1986. I was appointed by President Carter to be on a commission dealing with immigration and refugee policy. The commission was composed of 4 senators, 4 congresspeople, 4 members of the cabinet, and 4 citizens. I was one of the citizens. We recommended then the amnesty program, and we said that the problem is that people come here to work. Therefore, the onus ought to be on employers who hire them. For 20 years, the government did not enforce the law against employers. They simply had too much power. So the growers, for example, wanted undocumented. Nobody enforced the law against them. So for 20 years, we had a de jure law that said, undocumented, please don't come. We had a de facto law that said, please come, illustrated by President Bush after Katrina, when he said he was ordering the INS not to enforce immigration laws because we needed good workers to rebuild the devastation of Katrina in New Orleans. I mean, here's the president saying, we want these people here. Now, all of a sudden, it's become a big political issue, and these people are now terrible people. They're criminals. They should be in prison for years and years and so on. The reality is that what has been the real law for 20 years is that we've invited these folk to come here, and now we've criminalized them. That's my own view.